Dear Mama, welcome to your prenatal yoga practice for the second trimester. For this practice, you are going to need 2 yoga blocks, so keep them somewhere near the mat. Now let's begin our practice today, standing on the top of the mat. Knees are a bit wider than the hips because we are making some space for the belly as we forward fold. We stand in Tadasana, we close our eyes, hands fall freely near the thighs, and just with keeping your eyes closed, we bring attention to our body. Chin is parallel to the floor, shoulders are rolled back and away from the ears. We are aware that the tailbone is tucked under, because usually in pregnancy we are not aware that the tailbone goes back and this causes the arch in the back. So now as we pay attention to the tailbone, we are really paying attention that it's tucked under. Feet are grounded on the floor. We bring our hands in front of the chest, palms together in Anjali Mudra. And now with every inhalation, we pay attention to the depth of our breath. When we exhale, we really try to relax our bodies. We pay attention on the glutes, on the back muscles of our legs, on our calf muscles. And now we really try to mindfully release the tension from the muscles of our legs and our glutes. It's like we would be standing here, but we would need no effort to stay balanced. Just that the gravity pulls us down and really makes us as balanced and strong as an old tree. Imagine that you have roots that go into the floor and keeps you grounded and balanced and calm. And when you go off the mat, try to bring this feeling of being grounded also in your everyday life. Now let's invite some movement into our body, warming up our spine, our muscles with the 2 rounds of sun salutation. Open up the eyes, and with the inhale, our hands rise up, gaze up, palms together, bend the knees as we lower back down. Half lift, flat back. Exhale, palms to the mat. Left leg goes far back, knee down, foot down. Slowly rise up. Inhale, hands up, gaze up. Exhale, palms to the mat. Right leg goes back. Let's do 2 rounds of cat-cow. Inhale and exhale to round. One more time. Inhale, arch the back. Exhale to round. Let's find a flat back position. Tuck the toes and lift your hips slowly back up in downward facing dog. Remember never to push your heels down in prenatal practice. Bend the knees and then left leg steps forward. Right knee down, foot down. Inhale to rise, exhale to sink the hips. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, framing the front foot. Now push away from the back leg and safely come to the top of the mat. Inhale to rise, flat back. Exhale to lower. with straight arms, straight back. Lift yourself up, gaze up, palms together, exhale. Let's do this to the other side. Inhale, hands up, gaze up, palms together as we forward fold. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, palms to the mat. This time the right leg goes far back. Right knee down, right foot down. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Come up for inhale. Exhale, sink the hips. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, frame the front foot. Left foot goes back. Let's meet on all fours. 2 rounds of cat and cow. We exhale as we round. We inhale as we arch the back. Warming up the spine. Waking up our baby. Tucking the toes. Lift your hips back up. This time, right leg steps forward. Left knee down, left foot down. Lift yourself up. Sink the hips lower. Inhale, hands up, gaze up. Exhale, palms to the mat. Tuck the back toes and now push away. Slowly come to the top of the mat. Inhale for a flat back. Exhale to forward fold. With straight arms, straight back. Lift yourself up. Palms touch. Exhale, hands to heart. Let's bring attention back to the breath. Notice if our breath is a bit shorter now, our heartbeat a bit faster. Today's practice, we will build some strength and stamina. So we always bring our attention to the breath and take pause if you need it. There is no intention to rush through the practice or keep your short breath. Let's grab the block which is nearby. Let's place it in between our knees and slightly bend the knees as our hands rise up. As we exhale, we lower down in the chair pose. We hold here. We squeeze with the knees together. Inner thighs are really activated. Strong glutes, strong inner thighs will help us stay balanced and will keep our pelvic floor healthy throughout the pregnancy. Now our hands go parallel to the floor as we sink our hips a bit deeper. With inhale, we rise a bit. With exhale, we lower down. Let's do 4 more. Inhale to rise. Exhale to lower. Inhale to rise. And exhale to lower. Remember to put your shoulders down and away from the ears. Keep your back strong. Lengthen the spine. Okay, with next inhalation, we go straight up. And as we exhale, we take the block away and place it alongside of the mat. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, palms to the mat. We step back into a plank pose, lower the knees down, and sit back into child's pose. We keep our knees so wide that our belly goes between our thighs as we focus on the breath in child's pose. We rise back up with inhale. We tuck the toes and send the hips back into a downward facing dog. You can leave your knees bent if that feels better for you today. Now we center the left leg. We slowly lift up the right leg and step with the right leg between our hands. Remember to step with 2 steps to make a safe move, not to rush. As you're here preparing for the warrior 1, You squeeze the inner thighs, the glutes, and you slowly lift up into warrior one of the practice. We cactus the arms as we inhale. We bring arms up as we exhale. Inhale to lower. Exhale, release. Inhale one more time. Exhale, hands up. Now we lower the hands. We cross the fingers behind our back and we open the chest up. Look up. Shoulders down. And breathe. 3, 2, 1. Now as our hands go back up, we extend the front leg and we transition to our warrior two. Gaze is towards the fingers, shoulders away from the ears. We extend the front leg, put our left hand to the belly, right arm takes us up and over for a gentle side stretch, making more space for the belly, more space for the growing baby. We go back into warrior two as we exhale. Now we extend the front knee again. We close the back foot in. Hands go up as we grab our blocks and we transition into the pyramid pose. Our blocks are right under the shoulders. We can make our step a bit smaller if that feels better. We bring our blocks under the shoulders so we have more stability. We are closing the hips. We are stretching the hamstrings. Our back is flat, our spine is long, and the gaze is towards the mat. From here, we lower down on the knee. Inhale, gaze in front, and as we exhale, we go into runner stretch. Let's do some flow. Inhale, look up. Exhale to stretch. Inhale to look up. Exhale to stretch. Flex the foot. One last time. Inhale up. And exhale to stretch. Flat back. Now let's place the blocks alongside the mat for now. Front foot goes back, tabletop, tuck the toes and send the hips back into a downward facing dog. From here, we ground the right foot. We lift the left foot up and with 2 steps to make it safer, we transition and prepare for warrior one. We squeeze the glutes and inner thighs, strong arms, they take us up. When we're here, we cactus the arms. As we inhale, we bring arms back as we exhale. 2 more times. Inhale and exhale. Now we bring our hands, cross the fingers behind, push the palms down as we open the chest and look up. Bring attention to your breath and sink the hip a bit lower to intensify the warrior one. Now release the bind, bring your hands back up and slowly transition and open to warrior two. Strong arms, shoulders down, gaze towards the fingers in front. Attention to the breath. Now straighten the front leg. Right arm goes to the belly and left arm takes you up and over to a side stretch, making space for the belly, making space for the baby. And then transition back into Warrior Two. Once you're here, your right arm will take you all the way forward in crescent lunge. Step a bit closer and transition to the pyramid pose. Grabbing your blocks again, put them under the shoulders, straighten both legs, strong back, strong legs, and your neck just elongates the spine. Shoulders away from the ears, and we breathe, and we focus. And we remember that we practice for two, for ourselves and our baby. With the next inhale, we focus, and with exhale, we slowly bend the knee down. We inhale to look up and exhale to flow into runner stretch. Let's do this 3 more times. Inhale up. Exhale to a gentle stretch. Flex the foot. Inhale and exhale. In our pregnancy, when we are making space for the belly, our front foot will usually stay a bit more out to the side of the mat, so we have the space to move as the belly grows. From here, we place the blocks to the floor, palms down, and left leg goes back. We meet in tabletop, tuck the toes, and push up into a downward facing dog. We notice how we feel, how our body feels. Last inversion of the practice. We deepen the breath and then transition slowly with the knees to the mat and our feet to the side. We'll take our final resting posture on the side. If you have props nearby, then just grab a bolster or a blanket to make it more comfortable for you. If you don't have any props, like a yoga prop, then you can take whatever you have at home. That's perfectly okay, because we've been working so hard and we need to rest down as we deserve. So you can take a comfortable position on the side. Close your eyes and bring your attention to the breath. And now we remember from the beginning of the practice how we released all the muscles in our legs and our glutes. And we do this again in the resting posture. With every exhale, we really try to release the muscles of the feet, of the legs, our glutes. Maybe we feel the baby moving in the belly because we took this practice together. We can place our hand on the belly. We relax the forehead. We relax the shoulders and upper back. Feel the sensations in the body. What has changed because you took this practice? And be proud of yourself that you are taking this time for yourself and the baby to build strength, mobility, and to take deep breaths as you practice. Now we slowly open our eyes. We push ourselves back up into a seated position in the middle of the mat. We take any seated position that we like for the final few breaths. Inhale and exhale. With the inhale, we take our hands up. With the exhale, we bring our hands to chest. We thank ourselves for this time we took to practice, for this gentle, mindful movement. As we inhale the one last time, and exhale. Namaste.